Three children disappeared on a Friday evening. By Monday, they were found dead in the woods. Their father, trained, disciplined, and prepared to survive off-grid, had vanished without a trace. For 3 months, hundreds of searchers combed forests, riverbanks, and mountain terrain, hunting a man they weren't even sure was still alive. And when the search finally ended, there were no answers, only silence. This is Unsaid Case Files. I'm Johnny Black, and this is the case of Travis Decker and the three little girls who never came home. Some cases end with answers, others end with silence. This is one of those. On May 30th, 2025, three sisters, Paityn, Evelyn, and Olivia Decker, ages 9, 8, and 5, were reported missing in Wenatchee, Washington. They had been picked up earlier that evening by their father, Travis Caleb Decker, for a scheduled custody visit. He was supposed to return them by 8 p.m. He never did. At first, it looked like a missed handoff, a delay, something that could be explained. By the third day, it became something else entirely. On June 2nd, deputies in Chelan County located an unoccupied white 2017 GMC Sierra near Rock Island Campground, just outside Leavenworth. The truck had been used as Decker's primary residence. Inside were his personal belongings. His wallet was left behind. Nearby, investigators made a discovery that would change the search forever. The bodies of Paityn, Evelyn, and Olivia were found not far from the truck. Each child had been zip-tied, with plastic bags placed over their heads. A preliminary examination suggested death by asphyxiation. A bloody handprint was found on the truck's tailgate. Their father was gone. Travis Caleb Decker was 32 years old. He grew up in Pewaukee, Wisconsin, a Milwaukee suburb, where he played football and wrestled competitively in high school. He graduated in 2010 and later joined the U.S. Army. From 2013 to 2021, Decker served as an infantryman, including a deployment to Afghanistan. He spent time with elite units, including the 173rd Airborne Brigade Combat Team in Italy. He also served with the Washington National Guard and had training that included advanced outdoor survival skills. Authorities would later say those skills mattered. After his military service, Decker struggled. He was homeless, living between campgrounds and motels. Despite instability, those close to the family said there were no prior reports of violence toward his children. His ex-wife's attorney stated the two co-parented amicably and communicated regularly. There were no obvious warning signs. Until there were. Once the girls' bodies were found, Travis Decker became the subject of a nationwide manhunt, the largest in Chelan County's history. He was wanted on 3 counts of first-degree murder and kidnapping. Investigators uncovered troubling digital evidence. In the days before the murders, Decker had searched phrases like, "How does a person move to Canada?" "How to relocate to Canada?" "Jobs in Canada." Authorities feared he was attempting to flee the country. Search teams scoured remote forests, steep terrain, river corridors, and off-grid areas. Cell service was limited. Roads were primitive. Time, weather, and terrain worked against them. In July, a tip led investigators to Idaho's Sawtooth National Forest. The lead went nowhere. In August, bones were discovered during another search. They turned out to be animal remains. Still, the search continued. The FBI, U.S. Marshals, Forest Service, military investigators, and local law enforcement all became involved. At one point, nearly 100 personnel were deployed in a grid search near Rock Island Campground. Despite everything, there was no evidence to confirm whether Decker was alive or dead. On September 18th, 2025, more than 3 months after the murders, human remains were found south of Leavenworth, Washington. 6 days later, the U.S. Marshals Service declared Travis Decker deceased. DNA testing confirmed the remains were his. Due to the advanced state of decomposition, the Chelan County coroner announced that it would be impossible to determine the exact time or manner of his death. There would be no arrest, no trial, no answers to how or why he died. The manhunt ended. The questions did not. There is no official determination of when Travis Decker died, no confirmation of whether he took his own life or succumbed to the elements. No final explanation that could bring meaning to what happened, only the certainty of what was lost. 3 children, 3 lives, 3 futures that never had a chance to grow. This case did not end with justice in a courtroom. It ended in the woods. This has been Unsaid Case Files, because some stories don't end with answers, only with silence.